You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
Black and White sports fans, as you guys all know, Buccaneers wide receiver Antonio Brown got suspended for 3 games for basically producing a fake vaccination card. We covered that here on this channel. He is suspended for 3 games, and he only has 1 game left before he is able to return to the Buccaneers. However, will he actually return to the Buccaneers is the question. Now, I believe there's no doubt Antonio Brown wants to return to the Buccaneers. Him and Tom Brady have a very, very good relationship, but it's not up to Tom Brady. It's up to Bruce Arians. He is the head coach. He's running the team. And Bruce Arians kind of addressed what will happen with Antonio Brown after his suspension is up this week. So he will not play this Sunday. And after Sunday, he is allowed to return to the team if Bruce Arians allows him. So Bruce Arians now has addressed the Antonio Brown situation. And let's see what he said with this. Bruce Arians undecided on Antonio Brown's future with Tampa Bay Buccaneers after NFL ban ends. And with the whole fake vaccination card too, it's not just an NFL violation, it's potentially a federal crime. So that actually could be the most damaging part to this whole thing with Antonio Brown. But it says here on ESPN, Buccaneers coach Bruce Arians said Monday that he has not yet decided about the future of wide receiver Antonio Brown, whose 3-game suspension is set to end after this week. And something is kind of telling me that maybe Bruce Arians' mind is already made up. However, he doesn't want it to be a distraction from the team as they're trying to get another victory. They had a close game yesterday. He doesn't want any distractions. Something is telling me he's made up his mind, but he's not addressing it publicly here. An NFL investigation determined that Brown, safety Mike Edwards, and wide receiver John Franklin III, who is no longer with the team, produced fake vaccination cards, which is not only against NFL rules, but also a federal crime. Quote, I haven't made that determination yet, but we'll see how it goes. Arians said of Brown, who under NFL rules will be eligible to return to practice next week to play in the Bucs Sweet 16 game at the Carolina Panthers. When Brown's suspension was announced by the league, Arians said he would not comment on his future with the team, and the Bucs would treat him and Edwards as if they were injured players. Both players have been working out away from team facilities. Although Brown recently posted an updated video of himself standing inside Raymond James Stadium for a photo shoot, meaning for all intents and purposes, he intends to remain with the Buccaneers, but that decision hasn't been made. Now, here is a telltale sign right here when it comes to Antonio Brown. Arians had told Brown when he first signed with the team, quote, there will be no second chances. And that was after Brown had already been suspended by the NFL for 8 games for violating the league's personal conduct policy after he allegedly assaulted a delivery truck driver. Brown was also subject of a civil lawsuit by his former trainer, Brittany Taylor, alleging sexual assault. The two settled out of court in April of 2021. Several sources in the building have said that Brown has been a model citizen during his time with the team and has benefited from being with Tom Brady. The quarterback has gone out of his way to support Brown, but would not comment specifically on his suspension. Arians previously expressed his disappointment over the player's decision. Quote, we'll talk as an organization, Arians said. It's coming up soon. When we know, we'll let everybody know. So what do you guys make of Bruce Arians' words on Antonio Brown? saying he hasn't made up his mind. Something is telling me that he really has made up his mind on the future. Now, I'm pretty sure that Bruce Arians probably talked to Tom Brady about this. And I'm not even saying that Tom Brady knows what's actually going to be going on. I believe Bruce Arians already made up his mind. Tom Brady is the only person that I believe can save Antonio Brown on the Buccaneers. He's the only one. Him and Tom Brady are pretty tight, outside of Tom Brady and Gronk. Tom Brady loves him some Antonio Brown. He really does. Bruce Arians, he's not really a fan of Antonio Brown at all. So if Tom Brady wasn't on his team and Antonio Brown was on the team, he'll be cut immediately. I have no doubt about that whatsoever. And he still very well may be cut, after a Sunday when the suspension is over. He even said here in the article, man, Bruce Arians said that there would be no second chances. Something's telling me, man, that Tom Brady is really, really going to have to really kind of win over Bruce Arians again to get Antonio Brown on the team. Bruce Arians did not want Antonio Brown on his team. Antonio Brown has been a headache no matter where he's been. Whether it's Pittsburgh, the whole thing with the Raiders, and he's out again with the whole fake vaccine card. Now, this is not good, man. We'll have to see what the future holds for Antonio Brown. That's just my thoughts on this. What do you guys think of this? Black and white sports fans, let us know what you think about all this in the comments. Make sure to subscribe to Black and White Sports, and we'll catch you next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.